Since inception, CPEC has not only transformed Pakistan's infrastructure landscape, but has also significantly contributed to our socio-economic development. It is thus that despite our respective political differences, all political parties of Pakistan speak in one voice in complete solidarity with this vital game changer. Bonds between our two people have withstood the test of time. For over 7 decades, China and Pakistan have held each other's hand and shown the world we stand together as one in peace and prosperity and tragedy and turmoil. This all-weather friendship bears testimony to the age-old Chinese saying, a friend, one soul, two bodies. The historic visit of President Xi Jinping to Pakistan in 2015 was a defining moment for this region as agreements worth $46 billion investment were signed on the occasion. I personally recall the event with great sense of nostalgia as I had the honor of welcoming President Xi Jinping to the Parliament during that period. President Xi Jinping's address to the Parliament, where he shared his vision of One Belt, One Road initiative, symbolized our shared commitment to regional prosperity and development through bilateral cooperation and regional connectivity. What is more, it was on that occasion when President Xi Jinping and my leader, Mia Mohammad Nawaz Sharif, the then Prime Minister of Pakistan, jointly inaugurated the first ever 100% green parliament of the world, converting the solar needs of the Parliament of Pakistan to solar energy. This unique project symbolizes the sincere desire of our two nations to work jointly for a brighter, cleaner, and safer future of our region. It is heartening to note that over the time, the scope of CPEC has since been expanded to include socio-economic development, poverty alleviation, agriculture and industrial cooperation, and special economic zones. Parliament of Pakistan and China, like our two nations, enjoy cordial relations, mutual trust, and practical cooperation. During my last tenure as Speaker of the National Assembly, I had the privilege of leading parliamentary delegations to China twice on the invitation of the Chairman of the National People's Congress. These exchanges have paved way for deeper bilateral ties and facilitated the implementation of CPEC projects through parliamentary oversight. We have actively stood by each other on every international regional parliamentary forum such as IPU, promoting our shared interests, sovereignty and stability. I have extended an invitation to the Chairman of the National People's Congress to visit Pakistan to further strengthen our parliamentary cooperation. Distinguished guests, over the years, CPEC has unfortunately faced malicious disinformation campaigns and attempts by extremist elements to sabotage its progress. To counter detractors of CPEC during my last term as the Speaker of the National Assembly of Pakistan, we initiated the Speakers' Conference on Regional Connectivity and Countering Violent Terrorist Extremism in 2017. China was our major ally, along with 4 nations that included Afghanistan, Iran, Russia, and Turkey. It still continues as a yearly function. In its historic Islamabad Declaration, our 6 nations unanimously declared that the connectivity and the countering terrorism were essential to regional prosperity, and the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor was the bedrock of this strategy. As I conclude, I would like to reassure our Parliament's continued oversight and proactive approach for CPEC and reiterate to our Chinese friend our unflinching commitment to the ironclad friendship that has grown into a sturdy tree with deep roots in the hearts of our two peoples. I thank you.